Cocktober! I can't believe it, brother.
Vicky. Cocktober. What it do, everybody? Back here again with another Cocktober review for you today. This is Stakeout from 1987. This is recommended by my good friend here on YouTube, McAllisterMediaCorp, Chris. And big thanks to Chris for the recommendation. Chris has been supporting my channel, supporting Cocktober since the beginning, and thanks a lot, man. Really cool guy, really nice guy, and just all around cool dude. Thanks a lot. And Stakeout 87. Hopefully, all you guys have seen this. This is the Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez rocking those killer stashes. It also stars Madeline Stowe. It's directed by John Badham. And John Badham, like, he was really on fire during the 80s and 90s. Like, he did War Games, Short Circuits, this film, Stakeout, Bird on a Wire, The Hard Way, Point of No Return. He also did another Stakeout, Drop Zone, Nick of Time, and that's pretty much when his feature film career stopped. As of now, but staying busy, doing a lot of TV work. And I'm guessing that there is some decent money in television work, because this is a consistent thing. I see some of these older directors that are not doing movies anymore, but are just doing TV work. I don't know, maybe they get a little more creative freedom or something, but I would imagine the pay is good. But yeah, this film is really cool. Really interesting film, really entertaining film. It's something that I think of, like, you don't really see these types of films anymore, these comedy action crossover type films anymore. You haven't in a while, or at least I haven't. They're not nearly as popular as they were around this time. There was tons of these movies out in the 80s and early 90s. Turner and Hooch, the Beverly Hills Cop films. I think Michael J. Fox had a few of these films out at one time. Just tons and tons of these movies that were comedy, action, the crossover type movies. And I think it's a really unique type of film, because you have to have an actor that's actually, has decent acting chops, as well as being a comedic actor, and that's hard to come by. But anyway. Yeah, definitely check this film out if you haven't seen it. It stars Richard Dreyfuss, Emilio Estevez, Madeline Stowe, as I mentioned before, but they're pretty much the main guys in this film. Even though this film also stars Forrest Whitaker, and I think it's the kid that plays Kevin's dad on Wonder Years. I'm trying to think of his name. Dan Lauria, maybe? Anyway, my computer's frozen up here. But yeah, Dan Lauria. But yeah, basically Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez are partners. They're detectives, and they are staking out the house of a girlfriend of or the ex-girlfriend of a man that's out. The police are trying to find, so they think he might visit this lady's house, and that's Madeline Stowe. And they're watching the house. She's of course, Madeline Stowe around this time was a pretty attractive lady, so they're scoping her out with the binoculars pretty hard the whole movie. But eventually Richard Dreyfuss starts a romantic relationship with her, by going in there, and they bug her phone and stuff like that. So he has a few interactions with her. And turns out the guy actually does get loose, and eventually does try to contact her one time. But I mean, that's pretty much the gist of the film. I mean, they're staking this house out, and it's comedy ensues. The Richard Dreyfuss has to act like he's not involved with this lady. One time he dresses up in some woman's clothes. It's pretty funny. But I love Richard Dreyfuss. Huge fan of his work. Huge fan of Emilio Estevez, even though he doesn't really do a lot of acting anymore. And Madeline Stowe kind of messed her face up with a bunch of plastic surgery, unfortunately. But she was a decent actress back in the day. Check this film out if you haven't seen it. I don't really know what else to say about it other than to watch it. See for yourself. It's pretty much to the point. Really simple formula, and it works really well in the film. And long live the action comedy. And long live Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez being comedic actors, because they were funny dudes. And yeah, check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.